All right. All right. Here we go. Welcome, everybody, to the seventh episode of the DeltaFlare AMA info session. You all know me that are sitting here right now, but for those watching on YouTube, my name is Josh Brandlen. I'm the game director and business developer for DeltaFlare. So let's hop into the news for today. So first off, we're going to be talking about an update with my Microsoft contact. We're going to be talking about a massive update with the San Diego NFT convention. We're going to talk about some teasers for season 2, and we're going to be talking about a new little mini collection. The mini collection, we're going to be brief on it because that one is still more in the works than the season 2. Anyways, and then I also want to mention that almost immediately after this space, so we have to actually have a hard stop on this by rather at the top of the hour, because from here we're jumping into another space hosted by Mandox on Twitter, and that should actually be in the Telegram. If it's not in the Telegram, it is certainly in the Discord. So we'll go ahead and find it. We'll make sure that we post it in both of the socials. So, Microsoft contact update. Yesterday I had talked about how one of my mentors, Mike Miles, he's an executive at Microsoft. I reached out to him. I sent him an email asking him for some help getting in contact with the Blizzard VP of marketing. Mike responded this morning when I woke up saying that he would love to help, and he's going to get us in contact with either Justin Osborne or somebody of equal level. So that's badass. I'm super pumped about that. Mike is currently skiing in Switzerland, so he might be a little delayed in that. I told him, you know what? So enjoy your vacation, take your time. When you come back to the States, you know, we can get ramped up. Plus, I see him in my classes anyways. So, yeah, I'm going to be all over him to make sure that we get that contact. So, yeah, we're going to have a pretty successful meeting here coming up. It's going to happen. You know, it's funny. I was talking to Crypto Empress the other day, and we were talking about how many dots we have on this sheet of paper, and all we're looking for, just by the time that one line is connected from one dot to another, the whole picture is going to get painted. So it's pretty wild. We're this close. We're this close. So the meeting with whoever Mike sets us up with is going to be killer. Can't wait. San Diego NFT convention. We got some big news there. Carmelo and I, we had a 1-hour Zoom meeting with Brad, who is the CEO and founder of the convention. And we talked to Brad about how can DeltaFlare have a much greater presence at the convention. So we got into talking about sponsorships. And so DeltaFlare is actually going to be a sponsor for the San Diego NFT convention, which is going to grant us access for a pretty sizable booth. We're going to have a banner. We're going to have electricity running. We're going to have a whole bunch of DeltaFlare stuff everywhere. We talked to him further about the size of the panel that we're going to have. And so we initially decided that it was going to be 10, but we've actually narrowed that down to only 6. So right now we've got DeltaFlare, we've got Gen Z, we've got Bezoj, and we have MetaOps Gaming. MetaOps Gaming is actually going to be holding a game tournament there at the convention. So that's pretty awesome. So we're looking for 2 more. We're looking for 2 more projects to come onto the gaming panel with us. Brad is collecting a list of everybody that has said, you know, hey, I'm interested. So he's going to send us the list. We're going to go through it. We're going to interview projects to see, you know, if they're long-term projects or, you know, kind of like what we've been saying, that we're not a 72-hour project. The other projects that are going to be up with us, they're not 72-hour projects either. So we're going to be looking for quality projects that can be on stage with us you know, representing the convention and representing NFT gaming. And so DeltaFlare is getting even deeper into participating in the convention. So with that, we got talking to Brad about a certain deal. And so what he did is he said, okay, look, why don't you guys come to me with your dream sponsorship, and then we'll talk about a price, and we'll talk about what you're going to do, how you can help the event. So basically, he's helping us find ways to not spend so much money on sponsoring the NFT convention and just doing a lot more of a work trade. We're definitely going to put some money up because it goes to the convention, which we definitely want to support, and we want to support that in the long term for next year and the years to come. So, but he's going to give it to us at a discounted rate, and we're going to put in work to make it even bigger and better. And by the end of the call, Brad was super pumped. Part of that, we learned that the Blue Chimps are going to be at the NFT convention. That's big. They have a super community with a lot of investors, and they actually did a lot for Brad and the convention. They actually have, the Blue Chimps are going to have a lounge where people can go and they can hang out and they can recharge their phones or whatever it might be, you know, get some water, get some snacks. And Brad offered, hey, if you guys want one of those too, we can set one up. So DeltaFlare is going to have a lounge at the San Diego NFT convention where people can just go and hang out, talk with each other, have it all DeltaFlare themed, like the whole bit. So that's badass. Really looking forward to that. And with that, we learned that the Blue Chimps actually rented a house and there's going to be a party there. So Carmelo and I are familiar with the Blue Chimps. We have contacts in there, so we're going to see what we can do to get ourselves into that after party, hang out with the Blue Chimps, and then see what we can do for our people that come out with us and our guests to see what we can do about getting them into this party too. Worst case scenario, we'll find something else. We don't need the Blue Chimps. It would just be pretty damn cool if we could all get together and have this raging just party and have a good time. Can't wait for that. The last thing I want to say on that, on the convention, before we got off the call, I asked Brad right out, I said, how much would you sell 20 tickets? How much would you sell 20 tickets for to me right now? And he asked me, he said, well, what would you do that for? Like, why do you want 20 tickets? And I said, to give away. And he said, oh, well, how about I just give you 20 tickets and you can just give them away? So now we have tickets to give away for the San Diego NFT convention. How we're going to do that is with every AMA that we're in, we are going to be giving away a ticket, possibly even two, while in the AMA. So we're going to find that's going to be a great way to attract more eyes to us, get the San Diego NFT convention a lot more exposure, and anybody that is coming to the convention, you can have a chance to win and save yourself money on a ticket, which I think they're about $200 right now. So watch out for that. 20 might not be the minimum. We might be able to get more. We'll just see how it goes, depending on, you know, the growth and the amount of tickets he ends up selling with this sort of cross promotion.
Yeah, he
so the first one that we're going to be giving away is actually in the Mandoc space that we are going to go into immediately after this info session. So if you have plans on going to the San Diego NFT convention, go to the Mandoc space and we will be giving away at least one ticket to the San Diego NFT convention coming up April 9th and April 10th. So talk about news. There we go. There's some more news for you. It's awesome. So we talked about Mike in the update there. We talked about the San Diego NFT convention. We talked about the Mandoc space. John has been busting his ass to get the season 2, to get the Deltanauts season 2 out. He's been working really hard. He actually just showed us some Deltanauts for season 2. They look so badass. I am so excited. I know Carmelo's really excited. These look so cool. I can't really say much about them, and I definitely wouldn't do it justice if I talked about the way that they looked. But he sent us some things, some images of how the helmet looks. It's going to be exciting. These are going to be really, really, season 2 is going to be so cool. I can't wait. We talked about getting some teasers out. So tomorrow, by the time that John wakes up, we're going to see what we can do to get some screen grabs and start pushing those out for marketing and show everybody what we've been working on and some things to be excited about. Hopefully that'll start tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled in the Discord, in the Telegram, on Twitter. And Crypto Empress is, in fact, running like a psychopath on our Instagram. So she's building up the Instagram too. She's definitely been a huge asset to DeltaFlare. And every day she clocks in, she shows it. So keep your eyes peeled. We're going everywhere. In fact, I think our Twitter account just grew. I don't know how many Carmel, if you're still in here and you know how many members we picked up or followers we picked up on the Telegram or on the Twitter, let us know.
Yeah, it's just ticking, man. It's just ticking away. Yeah, bro. Like I checked it earlier and it was at 699. I came back 10 minutes later and we were at like 708.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely seeing some growth, which is really nice. We actually had somebody recently. He very recently he jumped into the Discord, and he came in from Crypto Empress's tweet, one of her tweets. He jumped in and he's like, "Holy crap! How does a project like this, with this level of art, have so few members?" And we've been asking ourselves that same question, but it was all just a matter of finding our audience. And now we have found our audience. So growth is happening right in front of our eyes. It's super cool.
726 on Twitter now.
726?
Yeah. Wow. So it's like within the past 15 minutes, we picked up like an additional 30 followers.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna hit a grand easily by the end of next week, if not before. Most definitely. Speaking of the end of next week, our Delta knots are really trending pretty greatly. So I was talking to Savage earlier today. I'm going to place a bet saying that we'll see a 0.2 floor by the end of next week. So I don't want to be wrong. So I'm going to make that happen. I hope you all are going to be with me in making that happen too. I would love to see 0.2 floor by the end of next week. Would be so damn cool. The teasers of season 2 are on the way.
What that was all about.
Say again?
It should have happened last night. I'm not sure what that was all about. Somebody decided to drop one down to 0.15 for some reason.
Yeah.
So, hey, make that money. Make that money. That's all I gotta say.
We've 15x'd since December, so it's not like anybody who's selling their knots right now is losing any money. Everybody should actually be making profit right now. So I can't, we can't really fault whoever the seller is for selling, but it would be nice if we got up to that 0.2 spot and just continued having an ascending floor, but we're patient, right? I want to give a huge shout out to my boy, Steven Burston, who just popped in the VC. I'm happy you made it over to the Telegram, man. It's good to see you. So the last thing I want to talk about, we've been working with Crypto Empress and the pink Delta knots that she's been blasting all over her Twitter. That's already up to 100 likes. I think there's some like 65 retweets. It's gaining a lot of traction. It's gaining a whole lot of traction. If you haven't liked it, haven't retweeted it, haven't commented on it, haven't tagged your friends in it, go do that. That thing is really, I'm pretty certain. In fact, she sent us analytics. I think there was some 12,000, and I think that number might be low, like 12,000 impressions on that one alone. She's got a reach. She's got a network. She's got people that follow her. She's making moves. She's getting us out there. She's getting DeltaFlare out there. So if you aren't following Crypto Empress, go follow her, support her posts. She is representing DeltaFlare on a very large level. Like, comment, tag your friends, retweet it, get people the exposure of DeltaFlare that we know that we're worth. So with those NFTs, or rather with those pink Delta knots, we're actually working on making them into a collection, a little mini generative collection. So that's another thing that we're working on, something else to keep John busy. You know, I think we're going to have another quit your job chant in the Telegram. So we've got a little collection coming up. We're not sure exactly how many we're going to be able to mint or how many traits quite yet. We're discussing it as developers, but keep your eyes open for those knots. Already we can project that they're going to be a huge hit with the amount of traffic that one post is getting on Twitter. That is about it as far as I can think. So, Carmelo, do you have anything you want to add up onto this?
Yeah, man, that collection is, it does fall under, can you hear me good or no?
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit deaf and
right, cool.
My speakers suck, so you just go ahead.
No worries. So, yeah, that collection does fall under the category of future collections. So anybody who owns a G400 is going to get this one airdropped. So do not forget about that.
Damn.
So if you look at the roadmap, this collection that we're pushing out now is going to be the mini collection that's listed in the roadmap.
That's right. That's right. I forgot we had talked about that. So get prepared for an airdrop. If you have a G400. Speaking of, I see Holy Crypto in here. Did you happen to get that 78, or is it still trapped somewhere in the ether?
Apparently, it's still lost in the blockchain, unfortunately.
Oh man!
along with my ETH somewhere.
Along with
it's all
your
good
ETH?
though. Yes. So what happened? I mean, I've bought and stuff off Polygon before, and so it basically converted it. It said it was waiting for it to be deposited, and then when it said it was deposited, and I went back to sign the contract or confirm the purchase, and it just kept coming up with errors and saying that oops thing. And I've never seen that before ever. And so I waited for days and I kept coming back. And then finally it showed that it wasn't yours anymore, but it just has no owner now. And apparently I'm not allowed to have it. So yes. And my ETH is gone, but I will be buying another one. So I kind of was waiting to see. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. I don't want to get screwed again. And I know it's not your guys' fault. It's definitely OpenSea. So I actually noticed at the top of the page after I was done messing with it that it said that Polygon was having issues. And I was like, oh, so of course, yes, right when I wanted that. Yeah, it's cool though. I'll get one. They are amazing, by the way. I have to have one.
Thanks, man. We will get it figured out, and we will make sure that we'll make sure that we'll prorate one of the mini collections for you, because it's yours. I mean, we just don't know what the hell's going on with Broken Sea, but they're living up to their name, right? So we'll make sure that we save one of the pink knots for you, just because you are now a G400 holder.
Oh man, I appreciate that. That's amazing. I will be a double holder here pretty soon though, because I'm definitely gonna get another one. But dude, those pink knots are awesome, man. Nice work,
dude. Yes. Awesome. And you're a dev for Mandox?
Yes, I am the chief entrepreneur for Mandox. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Very cool, man. Are you going to be in the space tonight?
Yeah, I'll be in there. I probably won't be talking too much, but I'm the one that hosts the Mandox Great Radio for our Mandox Great platform, and so that's actually where I met you guys. You came in and spoke.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. Those spaces.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I remember meeting you in the space. You're difficult to forget. So, we'll just pop that in there right now. But I did know that you were a dev for Mandox. So that's really cool, man. I'm happy to have this connection. Sweet.
Hey man, I'm happy to be here. You guys' project is amazing, as I keep saying, and I'm definitely hyped on the artwork. I've always dug the 3D stuff. I mean, it's not easy to do either, man. I keep shouting out your artists, and I'm sure I'm making them uncomfortable all the time. But dude, seriously, like I've tried to learn Blender, and it is not easy. So mad respect for artists who do that, and yeah, I'm just thankful to be here, man. Happy you guys popped in, and I was able to. Well, Crypto Empress kind of like laid you in my lap, so. Happy.
Yeah, John's a lunatic, man. He went to he went to school. He graduated in graphic design. He's been at it for over 20 years. I mean, he's got his whole credentials on his LinkedIn. So, if anybody ever wanted to go vet him, the dude's been at it for a long, long time. Oh man,
Yeah, I'm full
there
of
he
docs,
is.
bro. I'll show my face. What's happening? Can't
He's
forget this
doxxed
face.
now. There's no taking it back.
Oh, I've been
Is that
docs,
from
brother.
hockey?
No, actually, I used to write BMX back in the day. Lots of
Oh
fun. I
man, yeah.
smashed my face on my handlebars. Yeah,
You
I
know
will
what,
be
man?
getting it fixed
I
sooner or
can't wait
later.
to hear the full story. One day, I know we're gonna meet up, and I want to hear the story.
Definitely.
We'll swap stories. I've got plenty of rugby injuries, and you can tell me about your BMX injuries. It'll be dope.
Heck yeah, brother. I'm all for it.
Sweet. So I want to take this opportunity. If anybody wants to speak up, ask a question. Um, if you've got one that's burning, please do it now because we've got to end the space here real soon. I got to get some grub and get prepared for the Mandoc space here in about 30 minutes.
Hey, I just want to say, cool, man, having the Mandocs dev in here, dude. I've been following your project. Congrats, man. It's been heating up very well, dude.
You talking about Mandocs?
Yeah. Sorry, it's loud over.
Oh,
My kids are all loud. Josh knows me, man. I'm a big DeltaFlare fan, so I just got excited seeing he had some good company beside him over here.
yeah, dude. I figured since I was in the house, I should show my ugly mug for everybody to see I'm actually who I am, and I'm here, man. Yeah, no, I dig this project, like really, and hopefully, maybe in the future, a collab. Like I could definitely. Dude, I'm telling you, I've envisioned the Mandocs little figures in 3D for a long time, and I could see you guys putting some flair on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Dude,
mostly, man. This DeltaFlare team, man, they're good allies to have, good partners to have, man, and you can't go wrong with them, man. Trust me.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you right now, I don't pop into too many other people's telegrams and show this ugly face, like I said, dude. So, I really dig this project. I wasn't planning on speaking, even showing my face. Like I just chill, man. Do you? But hey, thank you for shouting it out. Like I don't like to talk about my stuff in other people's spaces too much. So, but yeah, no, yeah, it's cool to be here. Thank you.
dude, thanks for being here, man. I mean, it's community building, right? We're going to be
Yeah,
in the space. We both have a connection with Crypto Empress. She, it's infectious, right? You know Crypto Empress, and all of a sudden you start knowing everybody else. So she's very great at networking, and that's exactly what she's just done, and it's awesome. We would definitely, dude. We're always open to collaborating. So if there's some place down the line, especially, we're actually looking to hire an apprentice for John, so we can continue doing much more with our project. So I
yeah,
wouldn't say that it's out of the realm of possibility, this year, possibly even in the next few months to come.
that's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you. We're all about linking up and building these communities. Crypto Empress for one. I mean, shout out to her. I'm gonna tell you right now, when she likes you guys, she likes your project. I mean, she is a social butterfly and she does float around, but I mean, when she really digs a project and shouts them out the way she does for you guys and like stands behind it, like, that showed me right there that she really liked it. And then she brought you guys in and you guys did your thing, man. And I see it. I see what she sees. And like you're saying, we're about community building, period. I mean, we're trying to link up with other. When I say link up, I don't mean necessarily work together with other tokens, but we want to support each other's communities and we can all build and grow together. And, we're the future. We're all the future and we're all here to make up this space and create it into what we want. And we have that ability. We're all early. And so we see that potential and why not work together? It's just going to make us all better and make us all succeed. So it's good stuff, man. I enjoy it. It's been a fun ride and we're just getting started.
That's right, man. We are. You know what? Actually, I want to give a shout out to Shane real quick. So he actually was in a YouTube space earlier today. Shane, do you want to talk about that YouTube that you were live streaming earlier?
Oh, yeah. So Zach Humphreys, man, I jumped on his show and was on there for about a good 30 minutes. Repping Voxel X Network and the partnerships, DeltaFlare, touch base on a couple other projects, but most importantly, man, getting to talk about DeltaFlare and putting you guys out there, and was rocking the NFTs in the background and they liked it. So yeah, man, it's cool, man. It just kind of came together on its own.
Yeah, man, we gotta hook you up with merch for the next time. It's gonna happen.
Hey, dude, give me that OD military green merch and I'll rock that thing, man, with my Marine knot.
Yeah. We I don't think that we've hit our minimum to open up the merch store, so that's still going on. If you haven't gone to like the post on the Twitter or give it a fire emoji in the Telegram, do it, because we want to get the merch store open, especially because at the San Diego NFT convention we're gonna have a booth to sell merchandise, to sell DeltaFlare merchandise. So we need that damn store open. Stop sitting around. Stop waiting. If you haven't done it, go do it. Do it for everybody. Oh, you're muted. You're muted, big dog.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I've been on Twitter Spaces all day, dude. So, I'm just in the clouds right now. But, yeah, man, I want to make it down there. That'd be awesome. And I would love to grab myself some merch while I'm there. That'd be cool.
I don't know if you were here when I announced it, but we actually got a connection with the CEO, and Carmelo and we were having a discussion with him earlier today, and so he's given us 20 tickets to give away. And so actually in your space in 30 minutes, we're gonna give away our first one.
Nice. Too bad it can't be me. No, I'm good. I'll be there no matter what. But that'd be awesome, man. I would love to meet whoever wins that for sure. Yeah,
we're gonna go and promote it. We feel it's gonna be a great way to help bring exposure not only to DeltaFlare but also with other projects like Mandox when we're up in your space. Community building, getting people out to the convention, the meet and greets. I'm really starting to realize and notice that quality projects are getting very comfortable with doxing themselves and just meeting the community and just, being transparent and honest. That is the way that this needs to go, man. I remember first getting into crypto and it was, people, they didn't want to show their face or say who they were. You had just very little knowledge, right? It was sketchy. It's still sketchy because there's still so many people that do it. And the people that people like us that get on and we show who we are, that should hopefully give people enough comfort to realize, it's possible. I don't have to go with the sketchy project. I can go with a project that wants to put their reputation on the line. And I'm willing to do that because I know what we're doing and I know where we're going to go. And there's no way that this project is going to get, there's no way it's going to get, rugged. There's no way that it's going to go down. There's just no way. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah. Dude, those guys who don't dox themselves, I believe they're just missing out. I mean, the community is so much fun, and I can't wait until I get to start meeting people. We got a Guatemala meetup, I think, happening in the next couple months. So, I mean, whoever can make it out there, I look forward to meeting people, and I like to be a real personal, I like to be personal with people, and in our space with all the artists and stuff. When you guys came in, I like to encourage artists to be personal, because I think that's a huge part of it, and even in those Twitter spaces, it makes it hard because you can't see people's faces. So seeing people's faces. So I show my face as much as possible, you know what I mean? As much as you guys might not like it, but, I'm here, dude. I'm real. You're real. I love that, man. I think you said in our space that you do little AMAs every day almost. I mean, that's amazing, you know what I mean? But, I mean, look how much fun you're having. And, I think Shane mentioned, he's like, oh, Josh knows me, it's personal, And that's what I love projects like that. It's important, So it's good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, I'm thinking about, I mean, I really can't wait for the San Diego NFT convention, where all of our community members are going to be out there, and just meeting them and shaking hands and giving hugs. I can't wait for that, man. It's going to be so dope. And I heard about your whole Guatemala thing, and that you've got one of your devs who's out there who's doing charity work and sending kids to school and all that. That is so rad. I love that.
Our CEO, Luke, he's actually been a missionary in Guatemala. His whole family's down there, his sister, his dad. So his parents moved him and his sister out there at a young age. I think they were 16 or something like that. And so they've been out there ever since, man, doing missionary work. They have their own school that they actually set up and run, and put all kinds of kids through school to educate them. It was crazy, actually. When I met Luke, that was something that drew me to him, obviously. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. And my heart, I wish I could be out there doing what he's doing. So, when I first met him, he had his first NFT collection out. It was the Mad Mandos. And so when I met him through his artwork, and I bought it, and he reached out to me. My first one I bought it because it was cool. I liked it. But when he reached out to me and was personal, which, and he was just like, hey, thank you for buying this. And I was like, oh, of course. And then he told me about him and what he's doing down there. And I was just like, dude, how could I not support this? You know what I mean? I get a cool piece of art, and my money's going to somebody who's doing daily, just helping people, man. He works with indigenous people. I live in the US, I'm in California. I don't see poverty like that. I mean, I am aware of it. I see it on TV or whatever, but I mean, he lives that, daily, and works with these people, and it just is moving, man. And so when we came together and just saw the possibility to, help people where we're at and be financially free, and then to be able to branch out and to help those people in these missions or through the missionary work, not only his mission, but I mean, we have a mission wallet. I believe we're the only cryptocurrency that right now who has an actual wallet dedicated to missionary work, and 2% of every transaction goes to that. And I mean, right now it's helping with his mission, but I mean, very soon, we're going to be able to reach out all over the place. And I mean, that's really where I get excited, is I want to go out and meet these missionaries and build these relationships and know where our money's going as a community. And then, we want to have the community actually vote on, which one we go to first and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's crazy. And crypto has really shown me the and projects like you and all these other art projects, man, I've had the blessing of hearing how they want to use their artwork not only to benefit them, their lives and people around them, but give back to the community and save animals, children, mental health, all kinds of stuff, dude. So this space, it's just an amazing time to be alive and be a part of this, man. So good. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. All facts. I'm excited, dude. And you're in California, so you are going to the NFT convention?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. I don't need a vaccine to drive, so we're good.
What's that?
I said I don't need a vaccine to drive, so we're good.
Sweet. Okay. See ya. That's cool, man. I'm happy to hear it. It's gonna be so awesome to meet you, dude. I can't wait.
Definitely, man.
So I wanted to open up the floor one last time. Caper, I think you might have had something to say, but I do have to close this AMA down. My son just got here, and I got to get us dinner before we hit up this Mandoc space. All right. Well, y'all know the drill. If you have any questions, find us on Telegram, find us on Discord. My DMs are always open. So until next time, peace. But make it to the Mandoc space. Make it to the Mandoc space. You can only win a ticket to the San Diego NFT convention if you're in that space. All right? So we'll see you there. Peace.